All right, I got my glasses on so that you all can see this a bit better. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start building in Bolt. Let's make sure that it's working. All right, cool. So I have premium subscription, so I can just kind of run through it. Okay, so we're in that document that we worked on. Here we go. We're gonna take this on, and as a non-technical person, like I don't tell it like what apps to use. I think sometimes you can get hamstrung by some things like that. Um, So what I will do is I will. Sorry, I just got a notification that my computer's almost out of batteries. So I just take this initial prompt now that I have so much, and then I'll just go into here, make sure that everything's references user profile. I changed the name of that, didn't I? I think it's not references. I think it's reporting. It's reporting now. See, you gotta go back and you said save stuff. User profile. Billing is going to be a subpage still. Um, and then open positions. Yep, yep, yep. All right. It's go time. It's go time now. I feel like I haven't done enough of this. I spent the last few days like writing out these for prompts for different products that I'm working on. And so, yeah, I'm excited. So this is going to be like a long thing. I probably will do a live stream eventually. I just uh, and the live stream will kind of help like place a lot more things together because at this point it's going to be a lot of like me going back and forth with it. Okay, so I already got a problem. All right, what's the problem? Terminal error. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and let it try to fix this. It's a lot of it's a lot of waiting time. I think that's like why it's kind of tricky because we're just gonna go back and forth with it while it sets this all up right now. Because right now it's doing a few things that it's honestly doing because it's trying to justify a few things. It doesn't know that I'm about to come through and like change all of these pages, and so really I let it kind of cook to a degree because sometimes what it comes up with, and I think this is the whole point of like the whole vibe coding type thing, is sometimes what it comes up with is like good enough from a working standpoint. And that's why you want to give it like UI, some type of UI direction. So it might be something like, if you want something to look like Notion or you want something to look like Cash App, you might take a picture and be like, hey, I want it to kind of look something like this. Okay, so this is kind of basic. Okay. See, like obviously that's not gonna look anything like that. And then a profile, and then manage billing. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna make billing a sub menu. Um, that's a pretty obvious thing. But first, these all have issues, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and resolve these real quick. Because a lot of times people will skip this part, and I do not skip this part, even if um, I know that like what I want it to do. And the reason why I want it to like completely fix all the errors is because you don't know what error is affecting what. And you need to make sure that when you're starting to put in this information from this gen prompt framework, doc, you need to make sure that it's cleared out all of the errors it has like right now. So right here, it's gotten all those errors out. Okay. So you remember I said right here, I'm going to add that. So I'll say, so this is when I start like, just like cleaning it up so that when I'm ready, I can start doing the other prompts. So, and this is just the getting started part. So I'll do this really quickly and then I'll stop and then record another video that kind of gets into each piece of it. Um, so this is just how I would respond. Um, on the profile menu item, the access to the billing page should be a drop down for the user under user profile. So under the on the user on the profile, access to the billing page should be a drop down sub page to get to the sub page for the user. Let's see what this does. It might not do what I want it to do, but essentially, like, we don't want billing to be stuck up under there because most people really want billing to be accessed from the actual menu. And so we're going to do that really quickly, and then we might stop there, change locations, and then kind of pick it back up and start with some of these other things on the prompt, because I think we'll probably go open positions first, then candidates, because we don't want to use OpenAI quite yet. We need to build out everything first, and then we'll start incorporating OpenAI API calls on the back end. Okay. See, added settings and billing. I don't think I want that. I think I want it to be like, you click on the profile, you get access to this page, and you click on, and then underneath it you have a billing. But it's a good start. Also, it already added the hover effects, which I love. That it kind of like understands like basic. The icons, I'm not going to change. It's not really relevant for building an MVP. That's for much later, when you haven't done the functionality quite yet. So, all right, I'm going to stop here, and we'll see where we get next time.